Hey fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sag. We're here to do your tarot reading, so let's get to it. Thank you for showing up. My name is Amber Dawn. You're on AmberDawnTarot. I appreciate all of you for coming. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe and press that like button. Press the notification bell to all so that you know when your signs come out for your tarot. Remember that not all tarot is going to resonate. Not all messages will resonate. Take what does resonate and leave the rest for the people that do resonate for that message. What's the overall energy here for fire signs? Wow. Popping out, popping out. So we've got Knight of Materials reversed. Having a little bit of a hard time when it comes to financials. Maybe not knowing where to go. We'll dive deeper into that. The Chariot reversed, the Wheel reversed, Three of Inspirations reversed. There's a lot of reversals here. Oh, but at the bottom of the deck, we got a fire. We got the Lion, the Leo card, Strength. So that's cool. At least that one's not reversed, right? So there is this, something's going on to where it's like you're kind of stuck in some kind of stagnation when it comes to financials, or maybe something physical like your house, your car. Maybe you have something going on with your house, like you got some leaky pipes, or your car broke down, or you're looking for a new job and you can't find one, or you're bored in your current job, something like that. You feel like you can't move forward with the Chariot reversed. And I think what's happening here with the Wheel of Fortune reversed is that you're trying to break patterns, but you're kind of you don't know which way to go. With the Three of Inspiration, you don't feel like you have too many people to kind of help you. You feel like possibly you're not getting the cooperation from, maybe you're a boss of a company, or you have your own business and your workers aren't putting in the work that they need to be putting in. You know, maybe you're feeling like every time you get ahead a little bit, something pulls you back, and it might be because of some people that you're dealing with, like they're setting you back. But you're still remaining strong. This isn't like a weakness here. This is just a stagnancy. This is just a standstill, trying to figure out which way to move forward. We'll clarify this. So let me just split this so it's easier for me to shuffle. All right. Justice. So we have the Justice card. We have Eight of Emotions reversed. So Eight of Cups reversed. There may be something going on when it comes to a relationship, where it's like a part of you wants to move forward, but you're not quite ready. It's interesting that the Eight of Emotions came underneath the Chariot reversed. So it's like you're at a standstill. There you may be kind of feeling bored within your relationships or your job or whatnot. We've got Seven of Voices on the bottom of the deck. So, you know, you may have dealt with people lying to you, being deceitful, which is causing this. It's like 10 steps forward, 5 steps back type thing. So there may be somebody in your life that's causing some kind of just stagnancy. That's all I'm seeing here. But there's justice here. So there may be, you know, some kind of judicial system that's being involved. Maybe there's some kind of lawsuits that you're having to deal with that has to do with your company. Something like that. Let's keep going. That's a lot of cards. I'm just going to look at them over. So we've got 5 of Inspiration, 5 of Voices, combative. Yeah, there's some combative energy going on here because we have the Devil. So we have 5 of Inspirations, 5 of Voices, and the Devil. So there's something going on here that has to do with getting into it with other people, which is creating just this inability to move forward to do what you want to do. It's like this roadblock. You have some kind of roadblock going on. This could even be yourself. This could be self-deception. This could be, you know, that you or someone that you're involved with or around in your family or at work who has substance abuse issues, who has some kind of toxic behaviors, toxic mentality, toxic mind frames. This could be you as well. That's keeping you stuck and stagnant. We have the Muse of Materials. We have 8 of Inspiration, 2 of Emotions, Muse of Voices, and Knight of Voices. So I feel like fire signs, you're really ready to move forward very quickly. But there's something or somebody in your life who is, it might be a relationship because we have two of Emotions here. It might be a business partner. I don't know. You know your story. But there's communication that needs to happen with whatever is going on. And a need to move forward quickly. There needs to be like this confidence boost that you have that gets you out of this situation. There needs to be movement, you know, at least eventually. Maybe right now you're just trying to figure out what's going on with that Knight of Voices there. But there's going to be a point where you're going to have to say, this is what I need to do. And you're going to have to just do it. And, you know, just be a little bit selfish when it comes to it. Because after all, this is your life, right? And we can only be stuck for a certain amount of time before it gets to be toxic in your life. So let's pull some Kipper. For fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag, please. Keep in mind this can be your sun, moon, or rising signs. So if you know what time you were born, go look it up on a website with free charts. Okay. Anything you want to say to fire signs, please? Okay, we'll do it one more time, and if it doesn't give us anything, then we'll move on. Toil and labor. So this may definitely have to do with work, or you feel like you've worked so hard to make something work out and it just hasn't been working out the way that you anticipated, and it's burning you out. And then we have 38, which reduces to an 11, which reduces to a 2. So it definitely could be a partnership when it comes to work, relationship. I keep hearing cock block. There's a false person in your life that you're having to deal with. So keep your eyes peeled and don't allow for them to continue this block in your life. Coffin, exactly. It's time to let something go. It's time to put something to rest. Some kind of relationship, some kind of business endeavor. It's time to put that to rest and move on. 19 reduces to 10, which reduces to 1. So 10 is an ending. 1 is a new beginning. So that is the coffin, basically. Allowing things to end and moving on to calmer waters, finding people in your official person was on the bottom of the deck. I was going to say finding people who are like, you know, more able to be in your life and do the job that needs to be done, regardless of what position that is. Because you're the official person here, and you have to be that official person and make sure that you don't allow other people's insecurities or, you know, laziness or whatnot to get in your way, because that's only going to postpone your ability to move forward within where Spirit wants you to go. So they're suggesting to put a nail in that coffin and move forward, because there is a false person here. I'm going to clarify toil and labor. All right. Toil and labor. Toil and labor for fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sag. 7 of Pentacles. Putting in the work. Analyzing. So there's something, yes, there's something that you have planted the seeds for with the 7 of Pentacles. So you've planted the seeds. You're hoping for some kind of outcome here, you know, some kind of growth. We've got 4 of Wands reversed. So that could be a happy home, but reversed. So it's like this instability when it comes to the home life. 8 of Swords reverse is getting out of your head and into the moment and being realistic with yourself. Not allowing this imbalance within your surroundings to affect the seeds that you have sown. Don't let, we're going to do false person now. Don't let whatever the situation is taint the waters of your growth. Don't allow other people to poison your crops. With the false person, we have the Sun in reverse. So this person could be a very unstable Leo. This may be you if you're the false person and you're a Leo. But if it's somebody that you're dealing with, they're very negative. They take the sun out of everything and they make it rain, and not in a good way. They are tainting your reality, and they're toxifying your growth here. So this false person has to go with this coffin and the Sun reverse. They need coffin, please. Coffin for fire sign. Yeah. Like they're doing nothing but taking away your, I don't know what the proper word would be, but they're drowning out your happiness here. They're adding conflict and confusion. This could be a air sign that you're dealing with. It could be a female or someone with female characteristics, you know, maybe a little bit more feminine. It could be somebody, so an air sign is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. It can be somebody who speaks very straightforward, very to the point. Now, if this isn't that person, if this is you, then this is how you need to be toward this false person. Once you locate who this is, if you don't know who they are already, once you do figure out who they are, you need to have a very straightforward conversation with them like the Queen of Swords would do. No holds barred. Don't hold back. You know, obviously be professional, but be very direct with them. Very direct with them. Okay. All right, let's see what else we have here. Let's get a little bit of... I like these cards because they kind of give you advice in a way. And they're funny as well. So, fire signs, please. Fire signs, please. You're the shit. Never forget it. That's why people are always so attracted to you, fire sign. That's funny. Let's see. Anything else? You're the shit, and remember that. And don't allow these false people to make you question your capabilities, because as far as I'm seeing here, you're the one that is kind of the leader here, but this false person is throwing a wrench in the tire big time, because it's making it to where you're unable to move with this Chariot in reverse. And also with this Eight of Emotions reverse, it's making it to where, you know, you're unable to move. You're unable to move forward. Confusion. False people are like that, you know. Narcissistic type people can make things so confusing. It can make you feel like you're going crazy. Get over yourself. Pull your shit together. So, pull your shit together. You know, maybe get over yourself. Maybe you're trying to hold on to something because of ego. Maybe you're afraid to lose something, but just remember that, you know, other people in your life will be affected by what's going on in your life. And, you know, fire signs need to be able to express themselves, be free, you know, be creative, be witty, be flirtatious, all of that stuff. And when you have somebody in your life, or if you're dealing with a company who is hindering your growth, you got to be honest with yourself, and don't self-loathe, but get on that horse and ride, you know, ride to that destination. Be that gangster that you are. That project, that person, that idea is waiting. See, so there's a project here. There's something here that you have put on hold for some kind of reason, and it's because of this false person. They're trying to suck out the oxygen in the room, basically, with this sun reversed here. So that project, that person, that idea is waiting. Get after that shit. The whole world has your back. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes we have to put our foot down when it comes to false people. And sometimes we don't trust our intuition. And that's what you need to do, is you need to really spot who this false person is, and put a coffin in that relationship. I mean, put a nail in that coffin in that relationship. All right, so we have, don't believe every shitty thought you have. But it was in reverse. So I believe that they're asking you to believe some of these shitty thoughts you have, because you're recognizing some bull crap that's going on within your circle here. And so you may think that what you're thinking about this person or these people's or this situation, you may think that that's just a quote unquote shitty thought, and maybe you're just being negative. But nope, this was reversed. They're saying, no, you need to believe that, because you're feeling it, you're seeing it with your own two eyes, and it's affecting your life. Thoughts can be sneaky lying bastards, but it was in reverse. So they do want you to trust your thoughts at this point in time. Trust what you're seeing with your eyes. Trust your gut, because you're right. You know, those negative thoughts are probably right. And then be grateful. You can probably see that word. I'm trying to limit my cussing, but it's going to be very difficult. So be grateful. It could be so much worse. So yeah, I'm just getting this self-loathing type of energy with this, because maybe it's a situation that you really don't want to leave. You know, maybe you had a lot of hope for this situation. Maybe you don't want to believe that this person could be false because they were so sweet and blah, blah, blah. But, yeah, just be grateful for the good people that you have in your life and be grateful for what you have accomplished, and don't allow their negativity with the sun reverse to get into your head. That could also be what this card would mean too. Wait, nope, that's not it. Oh yeah, so I accidentally put the wrong one reverse. So don't believe every shitty thought you have. Could also be, you know, what other people is putting into your head as well. So don't believe the shitty things that I just said I was going to stop cussing on it. I just said shit twice, now 3 times. Told you it was going to be hard. So yeah, so, you know, if there are people around you who are kind of downers and they're kind of like I said, trying to suck up the oxygen in the room, don't believe all their crappy thoughts, you know. You have to have confidence and know that you are the shit. Like, that was the first card that came out of here, you know. Don't allow other people's insecurities and negativity to take you down, because that's what they're doing. That's what they're trying. Even if they're not trying to do it, they're doing it. Period. So oops, I'm sorry. Let's get a couple cards out of this. Let's get a couple cards out of this. Oh, shoot. Something told me to take the first card off of the top of this deck. And it says lockdown. And it says mental prison confined. For sure. For sure. You know, with this Chariot reversed and stuff, it just feels like there is this situation that's going on with you that's just leaving you feeling kind of trapped, you know, and it's leaving you in this mental lockdown, which again, with this reversed, don't believe every shitty thought you have. You know, it's like whatever's going on here is putting you into some kind of standstill, and it's probably giving you headaches. Come together, reconciliation, spiritual union, soul contract. So this can be like the opportunity that maybe you're not allowed, or you're not allowing yourself to have because you're holding on to something else. And so allowing yourself to, you know, move away from toxic situations, toxic people, a toxic person, and going and coming together with that like-minded people that actually don't want to taint your gardens, you know. Allowing to put the nail in the coffin so that you're not, like I just said, I was going to repeat myself, you know, don't hold on to something when there could be so much better for you right around the corner if you would just let go of this, right? Yeah, see, you're in an interlude right now. I'm glad that I was told to start picking up from this deck, because this is pretty much matching very perfectly with the reading. Interlude, pause, timing factor. And that's what you're doing. You're at a pause with that Chariot in reverse. You're at a pause. And it's almost like maybe you keep going back to the same toxic behavior, or the same toxic person, or the same toxic employees, and you're allowing that. And so you're in a moment right now where you're just putting things at a pause. And but I think it's because you're just having a hard time right now. So eventually you're going to have to make a decision so that you can get unstuck. Shall and master, be grateful and movement and action, which is funny because we have the be grateful card right here. So they're asking for you to change your mindset, focus on the things that make you happy. This is a very fiery card as well. You see the dragon there, like very fiery, you know, allowing yourself to move through things swiftly, confidently. They're asking for you to get unstuck here. Be graceful in movement and action. So getting unstuck and doing as little damage as possible while getting unstuck. All right, so we have broken arrow, embrace the energy of peace. Yeah, so there's probably some, you had the eight of swords reversed, so it does indicate that you are getting out of this mind prison, this mental prison. And they want you to focus, they want you to start manifesting. They want you to start focusing on what peace and success feels like. They want you to start focusing on how you would feel if you had whatever it is you're focusing on completed and successfully done. They want you to start focusing on the feeling of that so that you can start bringing it in. And that may be pushing certain people out of your life that maybe you didn't want to push out of your life, but you just have to, There's a point in time where you just can't allow people in your life that are going to hold you back. Star Ancestor, follow the voice of your soul. You do have a plan. You do have a gift. You do have the ability to move forward confidently and graciously. And you just have to tune into that part of you. Instead of focusing so much on the 3D and what isn't happening right and what keeps messing up, you got to tap in and to your ancestors and to your higher self and start focusing on positivity so that you can wash out all of this dead energy and this dead air. Eagle, see from a higher perspective. Exactly. Once you put that nail in that coffin, it may be a little bit scary because you're like, what if I can't get another employee because I just let this one go? What if I will never meet another partner again? You have to see higher than that. You have to realize that making decisions, there's going to be an outcome from that decision. So see from that higher perspective, and then make the decision, right? It's like, what will happen if I do this? What are the possible potentials that if I do choose to do this? But think of it in a positive way so that you can find the good out of it. And if there's no positive thing coming out of what you are going to do, then just don't do it, right? You got to make sure you're using your intuition and your knowledge and be aware of the choices that you make. Traveler, move in a new direction. See? This whole reading is saying there's some cords that need to be cut. There's a new direction. There's somewhere new that you need to go toward, and some situation needs to be left behind. Period. This false person, they need to go. Great teacher, learn from spiritual experiences. Everything is a spiritual experience. Everything is, if we turn it into a spiritual experience, it is. There's always lessons within everything. And I think with this reading, it's saying find your strength again. Get out of that stagnant energy. Weed out the negative situations and people in your life because they are keeping you stuck. And have faith in your higher self. And learn from these experiences, even if they were bad, just learn from it and move on. And don't allow it to happen again. And if it does happen again, you'll be able to spot it a lot more quickly. So that's your reading, fire signs. We got Aries, Leo, and Sag. Y'all are beautiful. We'll see you around very soon. And you have a great rest of your day or your evening. Bye.